Let me ask you a question. Was Machiavelli evil? Now the word evil gets thrown around, but what does it actually mean? Well, in this context, we are referring to being profoundly immoral. But was Machiavelli profoundly immoral? For those that don't know, Machiavelli was a politician that was infamous for writing a book called The Prince. This publication focused on how to get power and sustain it. Now, due to the tactics described in this book, many see the term Machiavelli as a reference to manipulation. Indeed, Machiavelli teaches us to have the strength of the lion and be cunning like a fox. In the modern day context, many have referred to Tony Blair as being Machiavellian. This is the beast of politics, which is perceived by the public to be a platform run by people that are like snakes. In the first instance, when we think of the word snake, we may think of the manipulation in the Garden of Eden. But we can also connect the term snake to what is considered Machiavellian characteristics. But what motivated Machiavelli's writings? The answer is a gruesome one, as he was tortured by the government on a conspiracy charge where he protested his innocence. It is logical to assume that this experience at least partly created the foundation for his beliefs. So once we understand what inspired Machiavelli's writings, do we still see him as profoundly immoral? Or do we understand that Machiavelli is giving us guidance to survive a profoundly immoral game that we call life? Indeed, from this perspective, the end does justify the means. In this sense, Machiavelli was dark, but in a darker world. Now, because he inherited this, should we hold him entirely responsible for his tactics on how to get power and sustain it? Surely there is an accountability that his beliefs are mainly being a product of a particular environment. So perhaps we should have more empathy to understand that the Machiavellian tactics expressed in The Prince were inspired by a Machiavellian world that he inherited.